Hello and welcome to Comic Shrine. Today we're going to do another top 10 list, the top 10 intercompany crossovers. Yes, that's right. Who doesn't love when two big powerhouses go together in different universes? We're talking your Batman versus Spider-Man, Predators versus Superman. We've got a list of my top 10 and we're going to go from 10 to 1 starting right now. So starting at 10 we have DC Universe versus Masters of Universe. Now this is a fantastic 6-part series with gorgeous art. It's got everything you want. You've got a good battle between He-Man and Superman. You've got Skeletor entering the DC Universe, wanting to take its power and do all kind of magic and mystical things. It's very heavy on the magic and mysticism because you do have John Constantine in there. It's really fun. It is very heavy on the He-Man universe mythos, which I do not really know too much about. I have fond memories of the 80s cartoon, but have not read any of the comics. I do tend to pick up the Masters of the Universe versus Injustice soon. But this is a fantastic little read. You don't have to know too much about either universes. You pick it all up in there. Great battles, great sorcery, great magic, and it's number 10 on my list. In 8 we have Superman versus Thundercats, written by Judd Winnick, a great writer, and again this is a real fun read. You've got Thundercats entering into Metropolis to recover some magic stone. You've got the Thunderbat Ho. You've got characters being true to themselves. A one-shot, great fun. I'd love to see a bit more Thundercats mixing with other characters. So that's number 9. And number 8, we have this big oversized Treasury Edition style format. This is Superman and the Fantastic Four. This completely outside of both universes. It's its own little bubble. What I love about this, because of the oversized format, you get great oversized art by Art Thibet. It's great fun. Again, it plays on the mythology of Krypton. Yes, I like this. But I think the real kick and the real quirky thing, and what I loved about this, is when Superman, without spoiling too much, becomes the Herald of Galactus. And Galactus is definitely one of my favourite cosmic beings and characters created of the Marvel Universe. And to see him interact with Superman, I mean, it's just fabulous. Again, one shot. This is quite hard to find, so if you do spot one on eBay, grab it. You won't be disappointed at Superman and the Fantastic Four. Next on the list is this great book, Planet of the Apes with the Green Lanterns, another 6-part miniseries. This is the Green Lanterns landing on the 1960s Planet of the Apes, a Charlton Heston movie, and it's got some great characterizations. You get it all though. You get the Green Lanterns, you get Cornelius, and of course you get DC's #1 monkey, Grodd. It's a great read, lot of fun, great artwork, great story, and this is on my list. Number 6, Batman versus the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This shouldn't work, but oh boy does it work. Absolutely brilliant. So you've got the Turtles entering Gotham, a great plotline, a great story, and you've got Ra's al Ghul and you've got Shredder. But you've got some great little character moments. The interaction of Michelangelo with Damien, his fascination with the Batcave, Leo trying his martial arts abilities against Batman, and of course you've got Splinter. It's fantastic. 6 issues. There is another 3. There's another 2 more sets. So in total, 3 6-issue sets. And they made a DC animated cartoon on this, which is fantastic. Which is inspired by the comic, but 2 quite different products. So watch the movie, read the comic. Brilliant. Pick it up. So now we're getting to the top 5. And in 5th place, it's DC Universe versus the Marvel Universe, a 4-part series that came out in the 90s, written by Ron Mars and Peter David. And again, when this came out, it was a fanboy's geek dream. Basically, the premises, it's not too complicated. Two universes about to collide and only one could survive, and some cosmic beings selected their champions to fight each other. What was quirky about this was that you could vote basically of who would win in the showdown, so it came to the public vote. So some of the battles we've got here: Hulk, Superman; Captain America, Batman; Wolverine, Lobo; Submariner versus Aquaman, who don't want to see that, and a great one between Thor and Captain Marvel. It's brilliant, lovely art by Dan Jurgens. It's just a great fun read, nothing too complicated. Just sit back and enjoy. It's the two heavyweights, but it's only number 5 on my list. Number 4, Star Trek and the X-Men. This was everything to me. Two of my favourite franchises getting it together. So this is the 1960s Captain Kirk, William Shatner Star Trek, and the 90s X-Men team, Scott Lobdell, Mark Silvestri writing this, and it's got what you want. It really does. There's a spatial anomaly, and the X-Men are in the Starship Enterprise. You've got little great moments. Spock's Vulcan grip on Wolverine, Captain Kirk flirting with Jean Grey. The art, again, by Mark Silvestri. What a great artist. It's brilliant. Captures the characters brilliantly. It's fun, fun, fun. There was a second part with, again, the Star Trek characters. It was TNG this time, mixing with the X-Men, which then led into a novelisation. Very good, but this is the best one of them. So if you see it and you like it and you want something different, pick this up. In 3, we've got X-Men and the Teen Titans. Chris Claremont, Walter Simonson. This is my copy, old copies. Lovely signature there by Walter Simonson. This is a fantastic comic. If you're an X-Men fan, I think you really need to put this into your collection, especially if you're a Claremont X-Men fan. This ties into the Dark Phoenix saga. And you have Darkseid coming to Earth to try and take on some sort of Phoenix residue energy that she left behind. The Dark Phoenix is resurrected. Great moments. Again, you got Chris Claremont. This is a nicely sized comic, one shot, but it characterizes everything perfectly. Great plotting, as you expect by Chris Claremont. Action heavy as well. Number 3, I think this is so good, and if you haven't read it, read it. So we're down to our final 2, and this is the first DC Dark Horse crossover. It is Batman versus Predator, 3-part series by Dave Gibbons, Andy Kubert, and it is everything that you would want from a Predator comic. You've got the Predator hunting in Gotham. Batman does what he's got to do and protect Gotham City. The Predator is a ferocious foe. It's got all the characters in Gotham, such as Commissioner Gordon making appearances, the police force, and it just leads to some great confrontations. And what I love about this is when Batman goes full Batman armor. Before Batman versus Superman, he's gone to take on the Predator. Great comic. It led into Batman versus Predator. There's parts 2 and 3. It deteriorates in quality as it goes along, but the first series was brilliant. So that's my number 2. Now let's see what is number 1. And we reach our number 1, and if you're a comic book fan, there can only be one. JLA versus the Avengers, Kurt Busiek and George Perez's work. It is the behemoth of battles. It is the ultimate. It is the best. So this is George Perez's best work, his most detailed work. Only he could do that many characters and pull it off. And you've got everything you would want in a DC Marvel battle. You've got 2 universes, only one can survive. The heroes of one battle the heroes of the other for the cosmic gifts that are hanging around to be won. Cosmic cubes and Infinity Stones and so much other wonderful things in there. But what you're really buying this book for is George Perez's artwork. So detailed. You're getting it because of the fight. You got your best heroes fighting against each other. If you are in deep and you have been a long time reader of both Marvel and DC, you'll be happy because of so many little clues and little references to both universes, with only someone with like Kurt Busiek's, you know, encyclopedic mind could have. But if you don't know anything and you've just seen the movies, you can still pick this up and have a lot of fun. I'm just flicking through this and going, wow, look at this. But I mean, what it comes down to is the battles, and the battles do not let down. And I've got it in different formats, and this is the original format. I mean, I'm not going to say too much, but can you get better than Superman holding Captain America's shield and Thor's hammer? Please take me now. That is my number one. I hope you enjoyed my list. I'll see you next time.